How did we go from banging rocks together to Wi-Fi and TikTok? Alright, let's rewind. Way back. Hey Sam, have you ever thought about how we got here? I mean, we started in caves and now we're sending robots to Mars. That's insane, right? Oh, all the time. Humanity's story is like the wildest blockbuster ever. Action, drama, epic, breakthroughs, and plenty of plot twists. Alright, hit me with it. Give me the highlights, the director's cut. How did we go from banging rocks together to Wi-Fi and TikTok? Alright, let's rewind. Way back. Cue to the caveman montage, the Stone Age. Picture this. Millions of years ago, early humans like Homo habilis wandered the plains. They were figuring out fire, crafting tools from rocks, basic survival stuff. But then, about 200,000 years ago, we showed up, Homo sapiens. The protagonists entered the scene. So what made us the main character? Better hair? Close. Bigger brains, we could think faster, adapt better, and this is the kicker. We learned to communicate. Language was our first superpower. And fire? That's the part where we leveled up, right? Exactly. Fire changed everything. Warmth, protection, cook food. It was like we hacked survival mode. It even helped us invent storytelling. Imagine a bunch of cave people sitting around a fire, trading tales of mammoth hunts and thunder gods. The original campfire stories. Love it. Now, fast forward about 10,000 years ago. Humans stumble on farming. Wait, farming? You mean, hey, let's put seeds in the ground and see what happens? Pretty much, and it worked. Instead of chasing after food, they started growing it. Suddenly, people didn't need to roam around anymore. They could settle down, build villages. Okay, but farming sounds boring. Was it worth all the dirt and sweat? Oh, it was. Farming gave us time to invent stuff, like pottery and beer. Beer? Now that's progress, right? And from farming came the first cities. Think Mesopotamia, the OG civilization. They gave us writing, laws, even taxes. Ugh, taxes. Great innovation. Mesopotamia. Really nailed it there. Yeah, not their proudest moment, but they wrote epic poems like Gilgamesh and laid the groundwork for everything that came next. Enter the Age of Empires. Egypt, Greece, Rome. Some of the biggest players in history. Ancient Egypt, pyramids and pharaohs. Greece, philosophy and Sparta. Rome, gladiators and roads. Exactly. Greece gave us democracy, drama and philosophy. Think Plato and Aristotle. And Rome, they engineered aqueducts, built highways and conquered half of the known world. So these empires basically wrote the rule book for civilization? Exactly. And don't forget the East. China was inventing paper, compasses, and fireworks. In India, they were cracking the code of numbers and astronomy. Let me guess. Algebra was involved. Oh, absolutely. Gotta love the ancient mathematicians. I don't. So what happened when those big empires fell? Did humanity just hit a pause? Not quite. Europe stumbled into the Middle Ages. Some call it the Dark Ages. But there was light too. Like what? The Islamic Golden Age. While Europe was busy with feudal squabbles and plagues, the Islamic world was thriving, preserving ancient texts, inventing algebra. Stop trying to make algebra cool. Fair, but they also advanced in medicine, astronomy, and philosophy. Their work paved the way for Europe's Renaissance. Cue the 1400s. Europe wakes up, the Renaissance, art, science, and exploration explode. Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Galileo, the big hitters. Exactly. And while they're painting masterpieces, explorers like Columbus and Magellan are connecting continents. The age of exploration, but also colonization. That's the messy part, right? Yeah, history is a mix of triumphs and tragedies.
but those connections reshaped the world forever. Now, the 1700s. Everything shifts again. The Industrial Revolution kicks off. Factories, machines, trains, steam engines.
Wait, so in just few centuries, we went from farming to steam power? That's insane.
It only gets crazier. The 20th century, cars, planes, computers, and get this, we land on the moon.
We started with sticks and stones and end up on a freaking moon.
Pretty wild, huh? And here we are, still building on thousands of years of progress.
So, we went from caves to cities, empires to the internet, and now space exploration kind of gives me chills.
It's the greatest story ever written. And the best part, it's still going.
And yet, we use all that progress to binge watch cat videos and argue over memes.
True, but maybe the next chapter will surprise us.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.